session, we can discuss about data handling, chapter number 3, exercise 3.1. First question. Find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. So here, the given data is name of the students and height. So we have to take any 10 students height and have to find the range. So I'll take a few names. Gunjan 4.2 feet, so height is given in feet. So then Aditi 4.5 feet and Nikhil 5 feet, Akhil 5.1 feet, Riya 5.2 feet, Akshat 5.3 feet, Abhishek 5.1 feet, Mayank 4.7 feet, Rahul 4.9 feet and Ayush 4.5 feet. So we know the formula to find out range is range equal to highest height minus lowest height. So in this given height, 5.3 is the highest, which one Akshat, and the lowest is 4.2, which is the Gunjan. So the difference of these two is 1.1 feet. So the range of the height is 1.1 feet. So you should remember to solve first question, range is equal to highest height minus lowest height. Then it is easy to find the range by using given data. So we can move for question number 2 here. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. So the given question 4, 6, 7, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1, 9, 6, 5, 8, 4, 6, 7. So in the given question, which number is the highest, which number of the lowest, what is the range of the lowest, and find the arithmetic mean. Should know formula to solve this problem, the range and the arithmetic mean. So the formulas are range is equal to highest minus lowest values, and arithmetic mean is equal to sum of all data divided by number of items. So by using given data, we can write a tally marks frequency. So in this, in a class assessment, the given marks are rating in order wise. So serial number you can take here up to 9 is their marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So marks, who got 1 marks? No, tally marks. How many students got 1 marks here? Only 1. So tally is 1, and frequency will be written as 1. So 1 student got 1 marks. And then second one, marks 2. So tally marks, only 2 students got 2 marks. So we can write 2 tally marks here, and the number of students will be 2 here. And then for 3 marks, only 1 student. So frequency is 1, and 4 marks written by 3 students, so tally marks are 3 and the number of students are 3 here. And then 5, so 5 marks will be given for 5 students, so frequency is 5. And then 6 marks is given for 4 students and tally mark is 4, so frequency also 4. And then 7 marks is given for 2 students, so 2 tally mark and frequency is 2. And 8 marks is given for 1 student and the frequency is also 1. And 9 marks is given for 1 student and their frequency is 1 here. So in this given, the highest number is 9 and the lowest number is 1. So these are the highest number and lowest numbers. Then we can find out the range. So range is highest number minus lowest number. Then it will be written as the range of the data is 9 minus 1. The difference is 8. Then arithmetic mean is equal to sum of the given marks divided by number of the students. So it will be written 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 divided by 20. So sum of the numerator will be 100, the denominator will be 20. 20 5 is 100. So we got here 5, which is the arithmetic mean in the given problem. So we can move for question number 3 here. Find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. So we have to write in solution. The first 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Therefore, here we have to find mean. To find mean, sum of the numbers by total numbers. So mean of the first 5 whole numbers is equal to sum of the numbers by total numbers. So sum of first 5 whole numbers is written as 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by total number is 5 here. Then the sum of numerators is 10 because 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 by 5. Here 5 ones are 5 twos will be cancelled. Our answer is 2 here. Then thus the mean of first 5 whole number is 2. Then we can move for question number 4. A cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings: 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. Find the mean score. Solution. Here there is 8 innings, so you can take number of innings is equal to 8 and mean score is equal to sum of the scores which are given here, sum of the score divided by number of innings. So number of innings is 8 given, so write in denominator place 8 and the sum of scores which will be written is 58 plus 76 plus 40, 35 plus 46 plus 45 plus 0 plus 100. So if you adding these numerators, you will get 400 divided by denominator is given 8. So 8 5s are 40, then 8 zeros are 0. We get a mean score is 50. So we can write this thus the mean score is 50. Then we can move for question number 5. So in this question number 5, given question is following table shows the points of each player scored in 4 games. So here player A, player B, player C. Player A scored in first game 14 and second game 16 points and third game 10 points and fourth game is 10 points. And player B scored first game 0, second game 8, third game 6 and fourth game 4, and player C scores first game 8, second game 11 and third game did not play and fourth game is 13. So by help of this given data we have to find the mean to determine A's average number of points scored per game, and second one is to find the mean number of points per game for C. Would you divide the total points by 3 or 47? Why? Then third question, B played in all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? And fourth one, who is the best performer? So by help of this given data we have to find the mean of player A. So mean formula is sum of the scores divided by number of the games. So here for A player we have to find mean, so that will be written as mean of player A is equal to sum of the scores by A divided by number of the games played by A. So here player A played 4 games, then denominator will be 4 and sum of the scores by player A is 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10. So sum of numerators will be 50 because 14 plus 16 is 30 30 plus 10 40, 40 plus 10 is 50. So 50 get here numerator and denominator is 4 because number of the games are 4 here. So 50 by 4, divide this 50 from 4, we get 12.5. Next we have to find second answer. We should divide the total points by 3 because player C played only 3 games. Here asked question, to find the mean number of points per game for C, would you divide the total points by 3 or 4? Why? So here C player only played 3 games. By seeing this given table, so we can write this, we should divide the total points by 3 because player C played only 3 games. Next we can take third question. B played in all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? So here B played all 4 games. The scores are 0, 8, 6 and 4. It will be written as player B played in all 4 games. So mean of player B is equal to mean of sum of scores by B divided by number of games played by B. So sum of scores by B is 0 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 and number of games played by B is 4. The sum of numerator will be 18 because 8 plus 6 is 14, 14 plus 4 is 18. So 18 by 4. Then if you divide this 18 from 4, you'll get 4.5. So next, fourth question, who is the best performer? For this answer, we have to find the mean of A, B and C, then we can say that who is the best performer. So to find the best performer, we should know the mean of all players. So mean of player A is equal to 12.5, which is we got by solving first one, and then mean of player B is equal to 4.5, which is we got answer by solving third question, and then mean of player C is equal to 8 plus 11 plus 13 by 3 because he played only 3 games. We have to divide from 3 here. So 8 plus 11 is 19, 19 plus 13 is 32. So 32 by 3 is 10.67. So by observing this means, we can say that player A is performed best. So therefore, on comparing means of all players, player A is the best performer. Next, we move for question number 6 here. The marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, 49, 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75. Find the highest and the lowest marks obtained by the students. Range of the marks obtained and the mean marks obtained by the group. So solution, highest marks obtained by the students in this given data, the 95 is the highest, so you can write here 95, and the lowest marks obtained by the student, in this lowest marks is 39, so you can write here 39. And then to find the range, we know the formula, highest marks minus lowest marks. So range of marks is equal to highest marks minus lowest marks. So write these values in the formula. 95 minus 39 is equal to 56. So a mean of obtained marks is equal to sum of marks divided by total number of marks. So we will add all marks here, 85 plus 76 plus 90 plus 85 plus 39 plus 48 plus 56 plus 95 plus 81 plus 75 divided by total number of marks are 10 here. So sum of numerator is 730 divided by 10. So 10 ones are 10, 73s are, we get answer is 73, which is the mean obtained by the marks. Thus the mean marks obtained by the group of students is 73. Next we can move for question number 7. The enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years was as follows: 1555, 1670, 1750, 2013, 2540, 2820. Find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. Solution: mean enrollment is equal to sum of numbers of enrollment divided by total number of enrollment. So sum of number of enrollment is written as 1555 plus 1670 plus 1750 plus 2013 plus 2540 plus 2820 divided by 6. So a sum of numerators will be 12,348 divided by 6. Then their quotient is 2058. Thus the mean enrollment of the school is 2058. Next we can move for question number 8. The rainfall in millimeter in a city on 7 days of certain week was recorded as follows: day and rainfall: Monday 0.0, Tuesday 12.2, Wednesday 2.1, Thursday 0.0, Friday 20.5, Saturday 5.5 and Sunday 1.0. So we have to find three answers. First question is find the range of the rainfall in the above data. Find the mean rainfall for the week, and on how many days was rainfall less than the mean rainfall. So to find out range, we require to find the difference of highest and lowest rainfall. So in the given, the range of the rainfall is equal to highest rainfall minus lowest rainfall. Highest rainfall in this 20.5, which is on Friday, minus 0.0, which is on Monday. So their difference is 20.5 millimeter. So which is the range in this, and mean, then we have to find out. So mean rainfall is equal to sum of rainfall recorded by total number of days. Sum of rainfall means you have to add all days rainfall. So it will be 0.0 plus 12.2 plus 2.1 plus 2.2 plus 20.5 plus 5.5 plus 1.0. The number of days are 7, so denominator is 7. So sum of all numerators is 41.3 divided by 7. Then quotient we get here 5.9 millimeter. So for third question, on how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall? So we got here mean rainfall is 5.9 millimeter. So by observing this 5.9, less than that is total 5. So 5 days, that is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, rainfalls were less than the mean rainfall. Next we can solve question number 9. The height of 10 girls were measured in centimeter and the results are as follows: 135, 115, 139, 128, 151, 132, 146, 149, 143 and 141. We have to find the answers for what is the height of the tallest girl, what is the height of the shortest girl, and what is the range of the data, what is the mean height of the girls. How many girls have heights more than the mean heights? So first question, the height of the tallest girl in the given is, the height of the tallest girl in the given data is 151, and the height of the shortest girl in the given data is 128, and the range of the data, which is the difference of tallest and shortest height. 151 minus 128, the difference is 23 centimeters. So range is 23 centimeters. The mean height is equal to sum of heights of the girls divided by total number of the girls. Should add all heights of the given girls. So 135 plus 150 plus 139 plus 128 plus 151 plus 132 plus 146 plus 149 plus 143 plus 141. Then their sum is getting 1414 divided by 10. Then the quotient will be 141.4 centimeter. So 5 girls, that is 150 plus 151 plus 146 and 149 and then 143 have heights which is more than the mean height. Thank you, students.